Sounds
So
good.
let me know when you're ready, Boo Boo, and I'll introduce.
Oh, you guys can go ahead with the first part you mentioned.
Okay. Hey,
Hey,
it's
Hey, Willa.
Sunday. It's Catterday.
Saturday.
It's actually Sunday, but every day is Catterday. Yes. We are just hanging. It's snowy.
Sleepy Sunday.
Sleepy Sunday. It's snowy as shit out. It's like hibernation nation up here in Alhormy Way.
Not
So,
to be confused with the AWOL Nation, which is a little bit more intense.
and anyway, I wanted to tell you guys about a cool intervention I had yesterday. Life experience intervention.
Yeah,
I had never played laser tag.
yeah.
We went and played laser tag.
It was
a blast.
it was excellent. Willa
Nice.
is really aggressive at laser tag.
Well,
She
especially
Toss some bows.
after like 10 beers.
I shot her, and then she chased me down and threw me into the wall. She was very aggressive.
Well, Jordan helped.
It was
Our
The tag
full
double-
contact laser tag, it sounds like.
Well, it was funny because there was like 10 of us, well, 9 of us adults. In the first round, we all went in, and we were against some kids and like a couple dads. And that was fine, though I did feel awkward every time I shot one of the other dads. It was like, one of the guys, I felt like every time I shot him, he thought I was like flirting with him. And I'm like, I'm literally just playing laser tag.
Ooh, you
Yeah.
got me.
He would like be weird
he looked
about it.
bashful.
Yeah. And then I would run away. Ah! And then the second time we went in, it was like all little kids and 5 grown-ups.
I don't think I
felt
shot any
awkward.
grown men. Just
Attaboy.
middle
Aim
schoolers.
for the kids.
We should say it was our first trip to what used to be the Carousel Mall in Syracuse. Now Destiny USA.
Destiny USA.
Is it's your destiny to shop forever.
Yeah.
4
But
levels
it's an
of
Well, it's
shot.
insane
also got,
mall.
it's got that obstacle course in there, right? Like
Yeah.
the rope course, right?
There's
in
a
the middle of the
rope
mall.
course. There's
Go-karts?
a whole lot of
I think
crazy
there's
shit. There's a bunch
2
of escape rooms.
yeah.
And there's 5 escape rooms.
Oh man, the last time
We didn't do one, and I'd like to, but
the
I'd like
last
to
time
do
I
that.
went to Destiny,
I've
I
never
saw a
done that.
paper for a stand-up show at one of the restaurants around there, and it was with Charlie Murphy.
Oh, R.I.P.
Check it,
Yeah.
yeah. And then he
I s-
died, and I didn't get to see him, but I wanted to go see him, Charlie Murphy.
I saw there was what they called a stand-up club there. In the,
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
in the open, basically.
Oh, they got a World of Beers. First time
well,
I've ever been to a World of Beers.
We went there. Sure enough, we went there. Drank a whole world of beers.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Yep,
no,
it
it was
was
an
delicious.
exciting day. I wouldn't say I'm one to normally enjoy just going to the mall for going to the mall's sake.
Well, that's because our
But
mall is
Our mall's
the
really,
Arnott Mall is
Let's
just
go to the mall.
Well, it just shows how a mall has to be more like a theme park now
yep.
to
Oh,
even
absolutely.
exist.
Yeah.
despite its existence.
So it was fun, and so another thing that we did that we'd certainly never done before, I had never done before, was go to a Brazilian steakhouse where they grill meats on swords and then bring them around to your table, and it's just all you can eat meat till you're dead.
Until they stab you with the sword when it's done.
Yeah, which was intense. I actually
Very end, they
didn't
just stab
order
you.
the all you can eat meat because I knew I wouldn't get very far. I felt like a waste of money,
Yeah.
honestly. But the boys did it. Charlie's
Yeah.
still
It was delicious.
effects.
I'm
Still-
still feeling the
still
effects.
glued to
Blanket
the
draped
toilet.
over his shoulder,
Yeah,
I was
sweating
Happy.
profusely.
between the meat and all the beer I drank yesterday, I'm sleepy today.
You're used to a lot of meat, though.
You need some fiber, Charlie. You need some fiber.
I
in
get
your
Some greens
body.
in your
I
life.
had a salad before we had the meat tornado.
Yeah, but you have typically such a stringent diet that any
That's
type
true.
of deviation is really gonna
Yeah, I don't eat a
wreak
lot of red
havoc
meat.
on your anus.
well. They have one of the best salad
Colon.
bars.
Yeah, the salad bar. Did you get?
I didn't touch it.
You didn't
I
touch
didn't
it at
eat
all?
anything that wasn't meat.
I didn't
meat.
touch that shit.
They brought mashed potatoes out at one point, so I did eat some potatoes. That was my.
That doesn't count as
vegetable.
vegetables.
Well, ask the
Just
New York
starch.
State School Board. But
That's true. It's in the pyramid,
I think this.
believe.
I think I'm bringing up an issue from the mid '90s.
I thought the salad bar was just a bar of more meat.
I mean, there's meat on the salad bar.
There's like one thing of
There's
lettuce and then
buckets of
everything
bacon.
else is just little pieces of meat you put
I'll
on top
admit,
of the lettuce.
I didn't get actually a lot of lettuce as part of my salad bar. It was like all these great sides, like baba ganoush and tabbouleh and all the good soups and taters.
Did you have the
salads.
lobster soup?
I had some lobster soup. So I had some lettuce. I had a lot of, like,
Technically a salad,
olives. Really good olives.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, I love olives.
Anyway,
Olive juice.
So
Ruby
that's,
Tuesday doesn't have green olives anymore.
what the fuck?
What is even the point?
What?
I was extremely disappointed in their salad bar.
Hey, this episode not brought to you by Ruby Tuesday.
Not at all.
It's
Unless
brought
they
to you
want to
by
sponsor us, in
Destiny
which
USA.
and Texas Day Brazil.
Brazil.
case- and laser tag.
Well, thanks for being here, guys.
Yeah.
Guys and gal. Good to see you all.
Yeah.
Abe wanted us to play some clips from Outtakes.
Yeah, I wanted to get a couple reactions from you guys. We got some outtakes from the Raising Arizona episode.
I love that movie.
Apparently, not all you guys know your right from your left.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so it,
That's
it
embarrassing.
becomes an issue.
Uh-oh. Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather.
We are rolling tape.
Cool.
That's just
Do
an
we have to-
expression. You guys can talk over it if you want. I'll
It's not
experiment
reasonable.
with it in the editing.
We all know there is no film in this camera. Okay. I can't really hear
Is that
We
a
just
Wayne's
hear the
World
music.
reference there?
Always. Okay, well,
Yeah, we're picking up mostly music. We
yeah,
can't
we
hear the
word
dialogue.
dialogue at all.
The part you're reacting to is after the music, I think. But that is weird.
Fix it in post.
We're trying to send ourselves a message from the
I
past.
think so.
We getting blankies? Is that what that is all about?
Oh yeah, we're setting.
That one's covered.
Actually, I think I'm playing
Now,
wrong.
do you think that it matters that window
This is
is
Goodwill
open?
Hunting.
Just a crack up at the top?
Why would it matter?
Because it's cold as shit out. Oh. Might as well close it.
Why would it matter? You're wrapped up in a blanket.
It's for coziness. It's not for the warmth.
He always wears
for
a
the-
blanket up here.
Oh, bless you. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah,
Whatever Willa
right
has,
on, Charlie.
has.
Willa, now I have your diseases.
Oh,
Good
my
thing you're wearing that
goodness.
blanket. I think the
Yeah.
blanket took the brunt of it.
I actually
You
didn't
need
feel
to clean your glasses. I'm looking at them right now. You need to clean your glasses.
Asked me speak up on me that quickly.
You just bent right over on him and infected him.
Right on him.
Well, I'm so glad we're rolling.
Poor Charlie.
I'm sorry, Chuckles.
It's
That
okay.
was very nice.
I don't
Maybe
think
it'll bind
I
you
didn't
up.
feel any snot on me.
It's all in the blanket.
It's all
I
in
think
the
I'm
blanket.
allergic to that blanket. Abe and I both are.
It's a little
Get
itchy.
it out of
True.
here.
Super nervous.
Get that guy out. It's your house.
All right, I'm
Yeah.
having.
I bought it in Argentina, so it's like a beautiful,
hang it up on the
super
wall or
nice
something.
wool blanket.
All right.
So.
Somebody else is going to have to use it, I guess.
Okay, we're just gonna go through these like we have in the past, and I'll get your fake reactions.
We don't need reactions.
All right, so for the Raising Arizona outtakes, we've got a conversation about who knows their right from their left, and whether that'll make you flunk the driver's exam.
Get away with a lot more
I don't know.
shit.
Charlie, you still put your shoes on backwards sometimes, so, you know.
I never learned right from left. When I turn, I have to put my
Put your hands up, make the L.
make the L.
Yeah, yeah. I see you doing that all the
When
time.
I'm driving with you, Paul, I'm just trying to make sure I'm going left or right. You know, a quick story. I had a girl that I knew growing up in high school. When she took her driver's exam, she did that, and the instructor immediately failed her. The instructor was like, "What are you doing? You can't
So
do
the
that."
instructor was like, turn left, and she threw up her hands like
Yeah.
in the
to
L's.
check to make sure she was gonna go left.
Okay, starter.
Send her back to second grade.
She does need to learn to be a little bit more subtle about that because you can easily do that with your hands
Yeah.
on the wheel where no one would
can-
notice. I
True,
do it
yeah.
all the time.
Willa's guilty of it.
It was Willa. No, I'm just kidding.
It wasn't me. I passed my driver's test, even though he wrote on the test bad use of gears, and I was driving.
Bad use of what?
Were you in a standard?
What gear?
Gears.
Yeah.
What gear is this?
What do I know about gears? What, were you driving a standard?
No. Wait.
Bad use of gears?
I mean, it was just a car I had never driven before except for the test. So they had more of, it had like D1 and D2.
Oh.
And I wasn't used to that. So when I would go from R to D, I would get on the wrong one and then.
You're like popping into four-wheel drive.
We're probably running a lot of RPMs.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
he passed me. He felt bad for me because I was like 25.
Oh, you took your
Whoa.
license late? You got your license late?
Oh, it wasn't that late. I don't even remember now. 20, maybe.
Yeah, you were around 20.
I was in college.
I got mine right after I turned 16, like as soon as I could.
The other, okay.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that was Willa's thing, right? You were afraid to put your hands up, or you were doing it from turning those.
Yeah, I do it very discreetly. I don't
Yeah.
think he noticed.
Yeah, I think Charlie.
Smooth.
Embarrassing.
No, I had a friend who did that, and she failed the driver's test.
Oh,
That's what
yeah.
it was. She put her hands up to check the right and the left, and he's like, "What the hell are you doing?"
All
But
right.
don't put that part in the
That's
podcast
the part that
because
they're going to hear.
yeah, we don't
Yeah.
need to. Okay, what else?
We'll work out the kinks in this process. We're going to talk about John Goodman and people who have made a career doing voiceover acting. I think it's a hobby of Willa's too.
America runs on Duncan.
Yeah, that's right. The voice of D&D.
I'm Tom Thom.
Wait, is Willa
Tom
a voice
Bodett?
actor? And I don't
I'm
know
Tom
about this?
Boviak.
No, that's John Goodman.
Oh.
We'll leave the light on for you.
But Willa likes to make a game of identifying voices.
Oh, the
Voices.
voice.
Have you
Yeah.
seen I Know That Voice?
What's that? A game?
It's a
think-
movie
I think I brought
about
it up.
voice actors.
I think it's
Yeah.
in the clip. Thank you, Danny. That's
Never even heard of
perfect.
it.
No, that's perfect.
Yeah. No,
I'll
it's a
make it work.
documentary. Yeah, it's in the clip. It's a great documentary, though. I recommend it again.
That's great. Goodman's awesome in all these movies.
He's awesome in just about everything he does. He's
Yeah.
so good.
He's pretty consistent.
Even in those Dunkin' Donuts commercials.
What?
I don't remember.
Dunkin'
Yeah,
Donuts commercials.
he's the voice of Dunkin'.
Ah, yes.
Oh,
America runs on Duncan.
That's right. It's
I
John Goodman's voice.
Never
You'll notice
thought
next
about
time.
that. Yeah, I
Well,
definitely
it
will.
might not be anymore, I guess. But I'm very actually keen on picking up voice actors. I'm always just like, oh,
Me too.
thanks, John Hamm, for the information about that. I like this. Like,
I
for
can
some
usually
reason,
spot a voice.
me too. And what's funny
Yeah.
is I am really bad about remembering actors' names. Someone was like, "Babe, it's that guy. It's the guy's voice from what? From Sex
The
and the
Thing.
City. The
Yeah.
guy." And he can usually figure out who I'm talking about. But
True.
I do love to point out voice actors.
Me too. There's a good
Or
documentary.
sound-alikes. I'm always like, this is not her, but it's supposed to sound like so.
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
tell that too.
I've been playing a lot of Grand Theft Auto. It may have influenced my synopsis. And there's a lot of characters where you're like, all right, they obviously wanted a James Spader like
Right.
voice for this, or Robert Downey Jr. There's just a couple of characters that are just so like trying to be those people. You're like, that's what they were going for. But there's a great documentary if you're interested on voice acting. It's called "I Know That Voice," which it defines what we're talking about. It's like you hear these voices often enough that you recognize them, and this goes into the details of that industry. And
Did you see that movie
it's-
with Lake Bell that was about voice acting?
Yeah, that one's called "In a World."
Yeah. That was-
Yeah, it's about replacing the voice guy. It kind of mirrors reality because that guy died. I forget his name, but the movie
Leigh
guy.
Fontaine.
Yeah.
In a World. Yeah, that guy died, and
good.
so they need.
It's always in a world.
And
Charlie, you try it. Lake Bell.
In a world.
In a world.
Oh God. In a world.
Make it your own.
but Lake Bell and Ken Marino,
Yeah, I like that.
a bunch of good people. That's a good movie too. But go check out those voice acting movies, guys.
Have you heard I Know That Voice?
There's
That's-
that show on that you've been wanting to watch though, Willow, with the masked singers.
I know. I haven't watched it.
The Mask with Jim
I think
Carrey?
the commercial is
Singer.
enough, honestly. The commercial is just weird enough that I gets everything I need right out of that.
The commercial is too much.
Yeah.
It's commercial.
Well, speaking of voice acting, we were talking about trailers and when the style of trailer went away, where it was voiced over by somebody with a
In a
very
world.
deep voice. Or there was
It's
like
also another movie.
The
about
higher
voice
pitched
Yeah, we
one
talked about
in
that.
the 90s for action movies.
Oh yeah.
That was just a little intense.
But yeah, I think it was early
Christian
2000s.
Slater voice.
Yeah, like Jack Nicholson impression.
It's basically Christian Slater.
When did the In the World trailer start to disappear? Like, it had to have been like 2000s, right? Because they were still doing them.
He was doing them until he died. Like up until he died. Like he.
Yeah. They started definitely going out of fashion.
Because they never have voiceovers in trailers now, unless it's like an actor in the movie that's
Yeah.
telling telling you a voiceover.
They don't do the over the top like God voice, like
I'm gonna have to start noticing that. I can't make a blanket statement about
Yeah.
trailers in general right now.
I don't know if it was Mission Impossible or what, but I know that like Tom Cruise did the voiceover, and it was lines from the movie, but he did a separate reading. Of
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
it to
That's
be the voiceover. for
that's
the
what I'm
trailer.
thinking. Like they do it that way now. They don't hire a voice actor.
a certain person
Yeah.
to do the voiceover. They just get
Yeah.
an actor from the movie to.
Right.
I don't know. I feel like you're making a blanket statement.
Well, it might be. I just haven't
know if
noticed
it was
them in a
Mission
while with
Impossible.
a
Like Tom
the guy
It's
like
super
that.
dramatic.
Yeah.
I can't say. I
True,
try
yeah.
not to watch too many trailers anymore. I just don't
Spoils
think
it
it
sometimes.
spoils it, and they're misleading. And I'll watch like a teaser trailer just to get like a glimpse at like what I have to expect visually and
Right.
know
I'd like to
artistically.
watch the trailer for Raising Arizona. Let's look that up.
Ooh, yeah, we should.
Old
have done
movie
that.
trailers are hilarious because they make absolutely no.
They're
fucking
horrible.
sense. Yeah,
Horrible.
they make
Yeah.
no sense.
We watched
This is
the one
before
from
trailers were on
Fargo.
TV.
Yeah,
Yeah. Like these were just shown in movie theaters, so they were just
and they always put music. They put music
they
to
put
these
big scores to them because, like I said, yeah, you're in a
that made
movie
no
theater.
sense to
Yeah.
what the movie was at all.
Nope.
It's making a cereal commercial, but for a movie. It's kinda cheesy.
Yeah. It's funny stuff.
And last but not least,
I thought that was Charlie snoring.
Charlie's going to tell us the story of his childhood friend who was an extra in the Hudsucker Proxy. Can you imagine?
What?
His imaginary
Can you
friend?
imagine?
That's awesome.
Yeah, I had an imaginary friend who was in the Hudsucker Proxy.
It's very ambitious.
It was a
of him.
hula hoop.
It was. That movie was partially filmed in Wilmington, North Carolina, when I was living there.
Are you an extra in it?
No, I actually had a friend who was an extra in it, though.
Nice.
And yeah, we picked her out. It's like the scene.
see her?
Well, when the kid starts using the hula hoop for the first time, all the kids like go around her, and she's like right in the front. We were
Nice.
Nice.
we were
I'm
like
excited
13,
for that
14 at the time.
He's famous.
Yeah, she's famous. She was. I mean, I haven't talked to her in 20 years, so
Call her. Look in your
Her name
yearbook.
is Scarlett Johansson.
really messed that up.
Halle Berry.
Yeah.
No, she went to Paul's high school.
Yeah.
Oh
They're,
yeah.
they're contemporaries.
Yeah. She's a little older.
It was the hula hoop.
Was his best friend.
I was friends with the tire in Tire.
What's that? What the
I don't know.
hell's Tire?
It's a weird movie where it's just you literally just watch a tire roll along and
And it kills people.
It kills
Oh,
people.
yeah.
It causes a lot of destruction and kills people. It's an evil tire. He was my friend.
I don't know if I've ever actually seen it, but I think there's like an extended cut on YouTube or something where you can see part of it. Yeah, I've seen it.
Great. Cool. I think that'll do it for this mini-sode.
Great.
We'll get the outtake from Goodwill Hunting at a later date. This will hold the clip for you. But thanks, guys.
Hey, you're welcome.
No
Abe.
problem.
Anything for you.
And listeners, catch us next week when we'll be discussing
Mean
Girls.
Yeah. Prep yourself. Watch it again. Or watch it for the first time.
Fetch happen.
I'm being intervened
no
for the first time.
Yeah, that's right. Charlie's in the hot seat.
Yeah, first time. First time interventionee.
Yep. I'm into it.
Charlie. You ready, Charlie?
Hey, what do you think I'm going to choose? Subtitles or no subtitles? Tune in next week to find out.
Cliffhanger.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.